So I've managed to land myself a spot in the kitchen with Hillary today. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, it's lovely to have a man in the kitchen, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fatten you up.
Really?
But I think you need to be knighted into this.
All right.
The perfect thing is a loaf of French bread. Welcome, Linda. We're a team.
Thank you very much. So, what do we have here? What are the ingredients?
Well, because it's a cheese fondue, we've got the Emmentaler, the Gruyere, that's the foundation of the fondue. There's some wine, white wine, a lot of white wine. And then traditionally it would be kirsch, but you can replace it with brandy because kirsch is really expensive. Some lemon juice, just to help with the balance of flavors.
A bit of zest in there.
Yes, absolutely. Then flour, which helps to thicken it. Some garlic, of course, some nutmeg, paprika, and then these are all the ingredients. You can have anything to sort of make it a really good meal. Traditionally, it would only be bread that's served with it, and that's for dipping, but I like to add bits of things like ham, there's some cucumbers, pickled cucumbers, mushrooms, cocktail tomatoes, and of course the French loaf.
Fantastic, so let's get started, yeah?
Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the cheese, if you do that for me, in that bowl.
All right, this one here.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Emmental and the Gruyere cheese. And this is a bit strange, but you're going to take the flour. It's 2 tablespoons of flour. And then just toss it through the cheese very lightly.
All right.
But as you can see, you're a goal scorer. You're already tossing it
Always
out of the bowl.
in there.
Okay?
What's the significance of using your hands and tossing it with the flour?
You want the fondue to be nice and thick. And this way, it's sort of evenly distributed, the flour, around the cheese.
The next step is to warm the wine over a moderate heat in a pot on the stove. When the bubbles begin to rise, add the lemon juice and then the cheese.
Just a couple of blocks at a time.
Okay. I mean, you can actually smell the wine. It's such a divine smell. It's amazing.
It's lovely. It's the alcohol sadly cooking off the wine.
Okay.
But it's like a cheese and wine party, all in one pot. The secret really is to do it quite slowly, because as you can see, the cheese is sort of taking time to melt down, and you don't want it to separate. You know, you don't want to get this sort of cheesy mass and a blob of oil.
So you're trying to avoid having lumps as well, just one thick paste coming through.
And if you wanted to, I don't know if you're a lover of garlic, but you look like a man who likes
I love
garlic.
me some garlic.
Especially when you're going on a date, okay? You could take a clove of garlic and just cut it and rub it on the inside of the pot, just to sort of give that hint of garlic. But we've got a little bit of garlic, crushed garlic. Should we add that? That would be great. So you clearly are a lover of garlic.
I love some garlic,
okay.
I truly do. You still have the brandy to add on.
Yes, I think it's ready for the brandy. You can pop that in.
And how much measurements? How much you put
That's about 2 to 3 tablespoons.
Okay. So we added
the brandy and then the lemon juice.
Okay.
That just takes away the richness. It just balances it beautifully.
Nutmeg as well.
Nutmeg. Nutmeg is really good with cheese, and if you're making a cheese sauce, a little dash of nutmeg will add that sort of extra touch to it.
I really like nutmeg. It's very groundy and earthy flavors.
Yes.
Bit of paprika as well.
Yeah. Oh, this is coming together beautifully. Look, can you see how thick it is? Oh,
it's divine.
Liquefied cheese. Hey. And if this melted cheese is making your mouth water, you can get the recipe by SMSing the word cheese to 33728, and you'll be sent the list of ingredients and the recipe. The cheese has quite a lot of salt in it, so no salt.
Let's grind that all in there.
Yes, give it a generous grinding, stir that through. And I think that's done. We need to call together a nice big crowd to join in our communal pot.
Well,
or should we the 2 of us
not
just
too
have
big, just you and me. This looks divine.
Right. And as you see, a fondue set comes with this little lighter underneath it, keeps it warm, just a gentle heat. You can use a little candle, or you can use that gel and light the gel.
Okay.
And finish it off.
Let's put this on top.
Yeah.
And the little focus.
And then you have to have the spears. They're the spear of the nation. And you'll see what's so lovely about fondue sets is that each spear comes with a color. so you don't move your boundaries.
So I don't have to be using your spear.
Yeah.
Here's a quick recap. Drench the cheese in flour while heating the wine and lemon juice over a moderate heat. Then add the cheese, one handful at a time, stirring constantly with a wooden spoon till it's melted. Season the mixture to taste. Place the fondue pot over a flame and serve with French bread cubes.
So add some fun to your weekend with some fondue. Remember, SMS the word cheese to 33728 and we will send you the recipe and ingredient list.
And you'll find the recipe in the Sunday Times Food Weekly this Sunday. Now, it's the big mouthful.
It's all going in.
Big, wow.
It's at the All Seasons Milk Factory where we found goodness produced on a daily basis. Pick and Pay, always there for you.